Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to Mass Effect 2 or 2. When we last left off, we did some side things, we came off to Chonka and now we've come to the migrant fleet to clear Tali's name of being charged with treason. And then we found out her father could have been killed or is stuck on another ship with Geth. We're to stop it.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
Yes, Morrigan.
I'm looking for information about the Alarei. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Well then.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali Zora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Tali Zora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
You're insane.
I would agree with that because they're AIs and they kinda now are alive, so you want to put them in slavery at that point.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Alarei is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
You support experiments on living creatures?
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
Yeah.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine.
That's not an AI.
It was built with the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
As I was saying, that's not AI, that's programming. You can make a simple calculator do calculations, but it's not an AI, it's just doing what you told it to do. An AI does it adaptively, thinks for itself, comes up with new ways to do it.
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarei, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Alarei is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
If we don't find Rael alive on the
Power balance will... But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me...
Can you tell me anything about the Alarei?
Yeah.
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Sure. Well,
Shepard spoke well to the Admirals.
yes I did, I yelled at them. It was kind of stupid of them not to tell me until the trial.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarei. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
I know you're trying to help her, Admiral, but that was over the line.
She has nobody else to speak for her, Shepard. I am doing everything in my power. That's what her father would have wanted.
Don't say it like that. He could still be alive on that ship.
You should get to the Alarei soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
Tell me about the necessary.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the Admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
And the lab
What
ship?
can you tell us about the Alarei?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarei sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship.
That's exactly what I am saying.
Sounds
The
like
Marines
fun.
who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Real was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I
That's
was there
really
when
long.
Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
Bubble?
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
I see.
There is a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
How do they give... I was just wondering. I just suddenly got this question. How do Quarians give birth? I really want to know. Because they're wearing suits the whole time and they just said they sync up their suits. So that makes me think they still wear their suits when they're giving birth. Do they have like separate parts they can just take off? So like they take off the crotch part? Do they do it? They obviously have to do it in like a sterilely clean room or something. And maybe like atmospheric seals and stuff. And they obviously can't have too many people in the room. They can have like this woman who was probably the midwife or something, and maybe one more person that's actually medically trained. I actually want to know now. Let us know, BioWare.
I'm not hearing much about Rail's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If
Yeah.
you say so. Real was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He
But how
wanted
would they
to
have
give Tali and
sex?
her mother
The same
whole
way?
world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
Anyway, lots of
There seem
infighting.
to be some other arguments going on among the Admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the guest presence makes this
Where
a
it's
touchy
hard to
issue.
not notice.
The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
Okay.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarei.
Thing is, though, you haven't even tried to talk to them. You've only just assumed that the Geth are evil and they want to fight everything. You never even tried to go to them. You've just Humpty Dumpty.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarei. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima.
Hello.
To be honest, I was afraid a human would be too meek and humble. Watching you rail away at Admiral Corris, though, Tally's in good hands.
Sorry if I came out too strong.
Not for me, Shepard. Admiral Corris needs to know that not everything in the universe backs down when he snaps at it.
You believe I'm innocent, don't you, Admiral?
I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Okay.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarei?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it
Well,
back.
they weren't the best
Whatever
then, were they?
Rail was doing, it blew up in his face. A ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tally, but if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarei. That's where we stand.
Okay, Logain. I mean, it's Logain's voice actor, same as Morrigan's. I swear this is just a futuristic version of Dragon Age. Let's do history.
You and Tally's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rail and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rail looked at me and said, "We're underage. They can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. Brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rail for you.
It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tally bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did
Why do you
you?
keep sounding so surprised?
Tally's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for
It's
fun.
like walking in on
He was
people
looking for
having
something to give
sex.
us
You're
an
like,
edge
you're having
when we
sex?
attacked the Geth
What?
in
You noticed?
full-scale war.
It's like,
I know
oh yeah.
Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
I hope the Quarian people
whoop.
find
Then
some.
we need a
Repeat,
world to shelter...
Can you tell me about the other Admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tally?
The one you didn't recognize, Tally, is Admiral Zen. She's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rail's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit wetter he always was.
You disagree with Admiral Corris's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
We'll see. Goodbye.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Kid. She's gone on her pilgrimage now. She's an adult. Leave her alone.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Talia a favor by stripping Vasnima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vasquibquib. Do not ask about the name.
But I want to.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Sarah are not to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
True.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Tali Zora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
Okay then, tell me about the
Can you tell me anything about the Alarei?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarei, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
Okay, let me ask about your name then.
You have a ship named Quib Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures. And have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib Quib. And I will not flee because of petty insults.
Okay.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Tali Zora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Well then, at least we know a bit more about you. You don't hate her, you just don't like her father, or reasoning. Anyway, let's go to the Alarei before things go to pot. Very orange. There's some stuff here. I saw something.
Tali Zora and her father are out of control. This is on their heads.
Hello.
Tali Zora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarei?
Yeah.
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarei.
Okay, we
Let's
better
head to
go
the
then.
Alarei.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Tali Zora. Kira Selai.
Yeah, we'll kick their ass. Whee! This ship looks a lot better than the other ones. Doesn't have this weird sphere thing on it, which is good. Alright, everything's up. Why have you got the shotgun? Who knows? Hello, dead person. Uh-oh, Geth! I mean, I knew they were here, but still. Dead. More? I think I did it a bit too soon. You should really not come through the door one at a time.
I'm taking cover.
Oh, okay, that was it. Easy. Whee! More money. Power cells. terminal. I'm gonna hack this. Gimme. Come on, give me a blue one. There we go. Thank you for your patronage. What's this?
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father.
Looks like a turret.
Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secured drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Okay.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Okay.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
We'll soon find out. Let's go in here first. Another one of these. No, this one. I pressed down. Why didn't it go down?
This looks interesting.
Get shield strength. I don't know why I have this, but okay.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize. Oh, Kayla. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
Too late. And they just walk away calmly. They don't run or anything.
Hostiles!
Come on. I don't need slowdown for you. Ah, fucking thing. More money, more money. Is anyone else coming down? Alright then.
We locked down navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. They're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. I love you very much.
Well, she's dead. And I hacked a safe. Where is her body anyway? If she died when she was recording that somewhere here, where is it? Or where is she? Oh crap. Oh, get into cover.
This should slow him down.
Come on.
Weapons ready. Combat throws away.
Yeah, get down. Whoa, Tali, you just did all that damage to it. Dead. Well done. Good thing too. Whee! Well, I haven't come across that problem about getting stuck on boxes for a while. Hopefully it never comes back, because that was really annoying. Oh, another wall save. Give me my money! Or your money, which I am taking, which you will no longer find useful because you're dead.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Well, did you get anything useful?
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible.
We'll find out.
What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Maybe it's time for your people to let go of reclaiming your world from the Geth.
You have no idea what it's like. You have a planet to go back to. My home is one hull breach away from extinction.
Have the Quarians considered colonizing a new world?
We'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even harder.
Doesn't
the
mean you
difference
shouldn't.
between 60
You can
years
try.
and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, we must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
Alright, set the game. Let's keep going. Oh, more things. This is a great angle to shoot from. Oh no, we got people over here.
Felt that one.
Get down and stay down.
Nothing faster than to sneak up on Pod.
That's who? Get down on it. Down on it. Boom. Boom. Oh, damn it. Oh, okay then. He's just standing there. Headshot. Here, most of it's down here. Credits.
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Rail Zora is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Rail Zora.
Medkit. Nothing else? Alright, we shall stop here. And in the next episode, we shall find out what happened to Rail Zora and clear Tali's name. Until then, this has been Majorshepard, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.